Gulf Coast Weather Solutions is sponsored by.
At Gulf Coast Weather Solutions, we focus on delivering reliable weather forecasts. Our new app provides reliable weather updates and alerts no matter where you are. With real-time weather alerts and warnings, you can stay informed and prepared wherever you go. Download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app today on the App Store and Google Play and stay connected no matter where you are.
Good evening, Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. I'm meteorologist Lucas Bostrick. We're looking right now at our TAMCO live Doppler radar for the past couple hours, and we can see that we've had some showers and thunderstorms across the region, still ongoing even at this time, although we're beginning to see a little bit less of a trend in storms. We should continue to see them diminish over the next few hours. Overall, though, the coverage has been pretty low at about 20 to 30% the maximum. We go to our conditions right now in Wildwood. It's 90 degrees there right now with the light west-southwest wind at 3, dew point of 78. So very humid out there. If you step outside, you can tell that the humidity is very high. With that high wind earlier today of only 17 with 0.13 of an inch of rain from a shower they've had there earlier today. Now looking at regional satellite and radar sponsored by Switch Electric, you can see at that regional view that we do have quite a few showers and storms ongoing across much of the south and the southeast and out to our east. There's some more showers and storms there as well, but definitely a pretty classic summer day in terms of the temperatures, which we'll talk about in a minute, and also the showers. But speaking of those regional current temperatures right now, we're looking at 87 in Beaumont and Houston, 99 in Laredo at this hour, 90 in Amarillo, Lubbock, and Wichita Falls, and Oklahoma City. Also 99 degrees right now in El Paso, very hot out there. But pretty classic temperatures for this time of the year that we're seeing right now across the south and the southeast, even Atlanta at 90 and Savannah 81. Now, our current local temperature, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services, shows that we have hotter temperatures further north in particular, especially around the Cold Spring, Cleveland, Conroe areas, Livingston all at 90 or 91. 94 right now in Lufkin, very hot up there, as well as Zavala at 94, St. Augustine 94, Brooklyn 95, very hot temperatures out there. Now, as far as our atmospheric moisture goes, we will see an increase in that starting to show up, not so much tomorrow, it should be pretty dry overall. As we get though into Sunday in particular, that's when we're going to see some really high moisture content into Monday, bringing us very solid rain chances going forward. And as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll still see some lingering moisture, but it's starting to dry out just a little bit. So we'll start to see those rain chances begin to decrease a little. But look how that moisture is trying to build back in as we get into Thursday evening, setting up for additional rain towards the end of the week. So definitely going to be a pretty wet forecast coming up. Now, tomorrow morning, we shouldn't see too much in terms of showers. In fact, tomorrow is looking like it'll be pretty dry overall. As we get into Saturday afternoon, we could see a few showers developing. Should be not extremely active, but could certainly see a couple showers out there. And as we get into the evening hours, we'll finally see everything dying off. But it looks like the western regions may see a little bit more activity than out to our east. And as we get into Sunday morning, we shouldn't see too much going on until later in the afternoon. Now, there is a tropical disturbance out there. It is just to the west of Merida in the Bay of Campeche, and it is trying to get a little bit more defined, but it's still very weak and disorganized. And the Hurricane Center is giving only a 20% chance of becoming a depression, so very low odds. Now notice how it does curve up towards the coastline. So what the bottom line of this, if it's going to try to develop at all, is mainly that the moisture of this system will be traveling towards us, giving us those enhanced rain chances coming up for next week. So regardless of development, it's looking like it's just mainly going to be a lot of rain. Not really expecting anything significant of this because the conditions in the Gulf are pretty hostile right now for any tropical development. But that being said, definitely you're going to need to keep your umbrella around. And we can see that is starting to spin just a little bit as it's rotating in the southern Gulf of then in the Southern Gulf, and we will continue to monitor this just going forward. But for now, we don't believe that this is going to really develop that fast. And even if it does develop, like I said, just mainly the rain is something we need to monitor. But for now, our lows tonight, sponsored by Soulsby Ford, are going to be in the mid 70s out there to upper 70s. Pretty warm out there. Highs tomorrow hot in the low 90s, some mid 90s, especially around Lufkin and Zavala in that region around Angelina County are very possible. Now, our 7-day outlook, it calls for a increasing chance of showers and storms, especially as we get into Sunday evening, and then we see those chances of rain very strong continuing into the mid and end of the week. Not so much the mid part of the week is going to be a little bit drier, especially by Wednesday and Thursday, but Friday it looks like we might have another shot of rain coming back in. Same for Lake Charles and Kinder. It looks like your best chance of storms is coming up Sunday evening, with improvement expected by Thursday, although the chances of rain are still going to be in there. Get ready for a lot of rain. It is definitely coming. Now, make sure that you download our Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. It's available right now on iOS and Google Play. Gives you those latest updates to keep you well aware of what is going on, and gives you, whenever we post a update about a new video, it'll send you that notification. And it'll also give you the latest updates about when we're going live. Like if we decide we want to do a briefing or just live coverage of an event, you can get those alerts as well. All right, everyone. Check out also our YouTube channel at youtube.com/@GulfCoastWX for our twice daily video updates, and our Facebook page where we post regular weather updates for you there as well. Have a good evening, and check out Johnny's forecast in the morning.